Good evening, everyone. This is the postgame press conference following Game 1 on Day 1 of the 2026 Southern Conference Men's Basketball Championship. We're now joined by the Citadel Bulldogs. We have with us head coach Ed Conroy, along with student athletes Keynan Davis, Braxton Williams, and Sola Adebisi. We will have an opening statement from Coach followed by questions. If you do have a question, we have a mic. Just raise your hand. If you will, please give your name and your media entity, and then we'll get started. Coach, the floor is yours.
Well, certainly want to tip my hat, to Chattanooga and Coach Earl. We have been able to stop them offensively really all year, and I thought it was really a highly played game on that end of the floor tonight by both teams, and so it was just trading punches back and forth, and really proud of our guys and these guys up here. Leadership, you have to have some grit and resolve, especially from your older guys. To help you get through games like that so you can survive and advance on the next round. And these guys all had moments where they really came up big. And Braxton obviously been with us for a year, but I thought he really settled us down early. And then I can't help but think back to last year. We had an extremely tough year, as you all know. And Sola, Keynan, Christian Moore, Eze, Dante. I can remember being in the Renaissance lobby. I don't think I slept, and I was with them probably till 1 or 2 in the morning. And just their decision to come back, even after the year we had, when it's so easy these days to leave. And I think that decision and their investment in the program, I just think they found a little bit extra there down the stretch in the second half, and that resolve. And they said that we were going to be a tough route to leave in the first round. So.
Thank you, Coach. Questions? Second row.
Hello? Oh, okay. Steve with Greenville Sports Media. My question is for Keynan. You guys set I believe, a program record for most three-pointers made in a SoCon tournament game. Keynan, you had 6 of those. Could you kind of just take us through how you were feeling during the game with your shots going in and just kind of how it feels to be a little bit of a part of history?
Honestly, just all the reps that we get in practice and all my teammates just looking for me to get me open and everything, setting screens and cutting, just the small things just get me open. And obviously after a few of them, you're gonna start feeling good. So started feeling good, and it got hot.
Third row.
Paul Witt, Trace Radio Times. Sola, last game-winning shot, that 3 came in with 12 makes on the season. What's going through your mind? Teammates trusting you with that shot. What's going through your mind there?
Yeah, I knew once Braxton got the ball, they would put 2 on him because he's our leading scorer and teams look to shut him down all the time, especially at the end of the game. So he was able to play behind and find me for the open shot, and I just shot with confidence because my teammates trust me. So.
More questions? Yeah. Third row, or fourth row, there you go.
Justin Mathis, Daily Dose of Hoops. What does it mean to have the 3-point shot that set the new program record?
It's honestly great. Like Keynan said, during practice we got a ton of reps up with our 3-point shot, so it's nice to be able to shoot with confidence and knock them down when it matters most of the time.
John, next. Keeping you busy. All right.
John Hooper, Mid-Major Madness. Coach Conroy, I noticed the sideline out of bounds play or baseline out of bounds where you get the dunk, and then obviously you draw up the play for Solo. Was it a case of just getting the ball into his hands because he was having one of those kinds of nights?
Well, on the out of bounds, which Keynan gave me no credit for in the timeout, but they really wanted to make it a 2-man game with these 2 guys on that side of the floor, and they're both so unselfish. They both have the ability to finish, and we've really found that combination a little bit down the stretch of the season here with those 2 playing together in a situation like that, and we went back to it. I'll credit our assistants as well. They were all kind of on the same page on what we should run coming down the floor there at the end. And again, it was to get the ball in those 2 guys' hands. And like Shola said, if Braxton gets downhill, they're probably going to double him, and they know that. But Shola's worked hard all year, and I think it just shows how unselfish he's been. We actually talked probably a week ago about, 2 weeks ago, like I wanted him to take it even more. I wanted even a different rebounding emphasis for our team, you know, if he ever shoots one, so that he has confidence. Let's get a few of those back in case he misses, because we need him to keep shooting. And his 12 makes is not a reflection of his ability, it's a reflection of how unselfish he is. And you know, tonight I think he made them pay because they were really worried about our cuts and things like that.
Third row.
Paul with Transgate Times. Braxton, what does it say about this team with Sola and Keynan coming in averaging 9 and 4 that they lead you guys in scoring on your biggest stage so far this year?
It just says, you know, like we got a bunch of guys, and like, you know, we got depth on this team, so anybody can go out there and have a good game for us. We just don't have this one person. So I feel like, you know, if we just keep doing that, you know, play as a team, you know, we'll come out on top at the end of the day, because we got like a lot of dudes.
Any other questions? Maybe time for a couple more. Fourth row.
For Coach Conroy, Justin Mathis with the Daily Dose of Hoops. Coach, how would you describe the way your team was able to be so consistent shooting from long distance, especially in that first half? You were, I think, 10 of 19 there.
Yeah, I thought, and we've talked a lot about it. It's been a little bit of a struggle because we do. I feel like we've got a lot of similar pieces, which helps us be effective, but we don't necessarily have a dominant low post threat or a guy that's just a creator, right? We have several guys that are good basketball players, and it's been a struggle all year to get to where we really can shoot that basketball. And the first step was as we went through November, December, and we had a really bad performance in here in a November game against Presbyterian, was just learning how to take care of the ball. And I thought as we went into January, we started taking care of the ball better, especially down the stretch of games. They really seemed to lock in, and it was hard to turn us over down the stretch. We'd at least get a look at the basket. But then, even though we lost some games in February, I thought we started realizing how we can share it as well and get the assists. I think we had 18 or 19 assists tonight. You know, that was, to Keynan's point, guys sharing the ball, getting off it when they drew two, not taking a tough shot, not putting our defense in a tough spot. I thought that was the biggest key. So that was the consistency I was looking for. Can we keep sharing it all night for 40 minutes? And we did, and sure enough, the shots went in.
Last one, Gene.
Gene Henley, Chattanooga Times Free Press. Ed, you came back 3-4 years ago to rebuild the Citadel program. I think to go from 0-18 last year, and I think tonight was your first win in Asheville in the Southern Conference Tournament this time around, at least. Just what does it mean? What does it say about this group, like the foundation to build it to this point where, you know, you're not only just making it to the Southern Conference Tournament, you're not only, you know, in here, you're now winning a game and you're playing on Saturday for the first time.
You know, I mean, obviously it's really special for me. And these guys give me a hard time because I'm always kind of talking to history just about, because they did some really special things this year. You know, our win at Chattanooga, there hasn't been many of those. Our win at Wofford, there hadn't been one in that building. Our sweep of VMI, I think, was first time in 26 years. You know, so I'm always letting them know those things, that what they're doing is significant. But coming here and getting this one, that's the biggest prize so far. We hope we can, you know, keep on going. We think we can. But I knew coming back it wouldn't be easy. I didn't know it would be this hard with portal and NIL and all those kind of things. But I go back again. You said 0-18 last year in the league. That was really tough, and we got caught kind of not ready to, you know, jump into the new era, if you will. And things didn't get better right away. That's, I think, the real story. You know, November, December, we didn't win any Division I games in those months either. Those were all non-Division I wins. And so for our guys then to set, I believe it's close to a program record for wins in January, 6 conference wins in January. Again, I go back, I'll always be grateful. And I'll go back to this night a year ago. Sola, Eze, Keynan, Christian, Dante. The faith they showed that we could build out, and I knew they didn't think it would be easy either. It wasn't gonna be like a magic wand of them coming back that we'd win, but they have been unbelievable all year to work with.
Well, Coach, congratulations to you and your team. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.